Hello everyone, my name is Bailey and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be repainting my self-portrait. Now, last year for one of the first videos I ever posted, I did a self-portrait and I thought it would be a really cool idea to repaint my self-portrait every year. So yeah, stick with me and I'll show you how. I went from this to this. As you can see, I decided to actually paint over my old self-portrait. I wasn't exactly proud of how that one came out anyways, and I enjoy the symbolic meaning behind it too. New year, new me. I thought for this voiceover I could talk a little bit about my process and also the goals I have for this year. I'm very determined to start sharing content consistently this year, even if that consistency is super slow. I work in retail, and the variety of my schedule really affects my creative output. I'm also a one-man show over here, and editing is definitely not one of my strong points. But alas, I must create.
How do people film?
So as you saw, I first covered the entire canvas in acrylic gesso to get back to a base white. Now, I am just using a cobalt and primary blue as my background color. I mostly chose blue because I used a blue alcohol marker to do the line art on the original, and you can still see it. But also, blue is my favorite color, so it's a creative choice. I like to use a bright neon color as my background, and I usually choose the complement of the most prominent color of the subject. Something color theory. Now you can see me using Da Vinci Eye. I believed I talked about this in a previous video, but it has been an absolute game changer for me. It uses your phone to project an image onto the canvas for you. That's what the little box of squiggles is for. And you can use other devices to see the image. Like here, I have my phone above, but also my laptop to the side so I can really see what I'm doing. It's so useful. I am not sponsored, but I would love to be. Now I thought I could talk about my plans and goals for this year. My channel is very small, and that's mostly because I do not post. I got really caught up at the beginning of my career thinking I had to post every day, and everything I had to post had to be perfect. This would cause me to get overwhelmed and end up not posting anything at all because I couldn't make something that was good enough to post every day. Heck, I still struggle with not posting things because I don't consider them good enough. I guess they call that imposter syndrome, and boy, do I have it big time. That's why for this year, I set myself reasonable goals based solely on my schedule and needs, not what the algorithm says and not what the imaginary rules of society say. I'm going to listen to me this year and make what I want, when I want, how I want, and also how slow I want. As long as I'm doing it consistently, then the goal is done. So this means there's definitely a lot of exciting content planned ahead. I'm going to be exploring new original art concepts with you guys, redraws, and taking you through my chaotic process of creating. I'm also going to be exploring other genres of videos like vlogs, ASMR, makeup, tutorials, and whatever else I find interesting. I'm excited to start putting my love and passion into YouTube and just making myself a bright, colorful corner that I can come to whenever I want to express myself and share my art. I would love for my channel to be a place of happiness and love. The world is such a dark and bitter place, especially right now, really almost anywhere you go. It hurts my heart a lot. That's why I want my channel to be a safe space where no hate of any kind is welcome, and we can geek out about what makes us happy, and we're all super annoyingly cringe and silly because there's not a little bitch in our ear telling you not. And I want all the weirdos. I collect weirdos like infinity stones. So yeah, that's my goals this year. If you're a weirdo, you can make my goals come true by joining me here in my corner. So, the painting process for me is kind of different because I do so much prep work. I originally created this painting as a digital piece in Procreate. With everything pretty much figured out already, this part is mostly just like a paint by number for me. First, I apply a base color or midpoint color. After the midpoint color, I usually go in with the shadow or darkest color, and then lastly the highlights. Once I have my base 3 down, I go back with a more loaded paintbrush to add all that fun texture you see, which is my favorite part if you couldn't tell. The reason I create the digital version first is mostly because I'm a messy girl, okay? And it just makes the actual painting process so much more enjoyable. I don't have to worry about proportion or color. I can just focus on the actual process and fun textures. I've really locked into this underpainting technique I've been using in my traditional media. And by underpainting, I mean the blue color I put down beforehand that peeks through the final image. It's hard for me to describe because I've only ever seen it be used for impressionist landscapes or things in that nature, never for like portraits or more surrealist art. But I absolutely love it so much, and it's given me a lot more confidence in my traditional paintings. Recently, I have been combining my digital art style, which is way more pop arty and definitely cartoonish, but I really love how it translates with this impressionist technique. Okay, I think I've ran out of things to say, and we still have the background, so enjoy whatever not copywritten music I found. Hey, don't get up there, please. Thank you. Hey, no. My audience right now. Oh, and the very last step, taking an acrylic marker. I used a blue one for my outline, but ended up going over all of it with the purple I used for the background and doing the line art. Line art also seemed like a very big taboo in painting to me, but fuck it, we ball in 2025 and we can do what we want. That is the best thing about art, and it's so funny how easily we forget it, but you can do anything, like anything. So I can put line art over my acrylic painting. And here is the final reveal. Honestly, I am so happy with how it came out. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and a comment down below and let me know what you're excited about this year. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, all that fun stuff the YouTubers say. And if you ever want to support me, you can support me over on my Patreon. I post more behind the scenes / extended editions over there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!